Where's the onion? I've lost my onion! Oh my gosh, that was probably so close. I lost my onion. I found my onion. Yeah. So I'm starting a new segment that's going to be released every Monday. I say that cautiously because, you know, I haven't done anything like this before and I'm not sure if I'm going to get it released every Monday, but my goal is within the next month or so to start uploading videos on Mondays and Fridays. Mondays, it's going to be in my kitchen. We're going to try and cook stuff. I don't really know what yet. I mean, I know what we're going to cook today. And then Fridays are going to be kind of like a hodgepodge of whatever. There might be gaming, there might be skits, there might be vlogs, there might be hoopla. I don't know. I don't know why I said hoopla, but I did. So, today we're going to make pierogies, which is a Polish dish from my background, I guess you could say. Anyways, pierogies, yes. They are a Polish dish. I am actually a little less than 50%, maybe more like 40 or 30% Polish. My new last name, you would think is Polish because it's actually Finnish, but my old last name was Golic, and that is a Polish last name if I have ever heard one. And so we're going to make that. We're going to use potatoes because I don't like sauerkraut, and I know that some people put sauerkraut in it. Some people also put meat in it. Never done that. Maybe for another video. So, but first, before we get to the lovely cooking area, I have to do some prep, as in I have to clear. You guys can kind of almost see maybe a tiny bit, or maybe I'm thinking you can see the, I don't know. There's a whole mess over here that you can't see. So I gotta do some dishes and then we're gonna get started. So I'll see you guys in a few. Alright, so now that most of the dishes are done, we're going to start the pierogies. Usually when I make pierogies, I use potatoes. With the potatoes, you know, you use roughly, you know, I might use the entire bag, I'm not sure. Usually with potatoes, the amount of potatoes you make is going to be, you know, kind of relevant to how many pierogies you produce. So, because you want to make enough pierogies and enough dough. Sometimes you might be left over with a lot more dough than potatoes, and then you just make more potatoes. Or you might be short on dough and more potatoes, and at that point, I don't really make more dough, I just have mashed potatoes on. So, what we're going to end up doing is peeling all of the potatoes and then boil them in water. So, I'm not going to have you guys watch me, you know, peel potatoes. That would be very boring. So, I'll be back in a minute. And we're back. Kind of, yeah. So, like maybe 20 minutes later, a trip to Walgreens to get some Band-Aids. I've never cut myself before while cooking anything, and I cut myself on a peeler. And so, yeah, that was an experience. Always an adventure in my kitchen, I guess. I don't know. It's not really ever that exciting. So, I mean, none of it got on the potatoes. I, you know, sanitized everything, and so, yeah. So, I have this many potatoes right now. I'm going to kind of dice them. Well, not so much dice. I'm going to cut them in half and then boil them. I find that when you cut them in half, boiling it that way, it kind of makes it easier to mash later. I don't have, like, we always used a hand mixer, I think that's what it's called. But I have this handy dandy thing, so yeah, here we go. Alright, so what you're going to do right now is you're going to add 2 cups of flour, 1 egg, half a cup of sour cream, mix it a little bit with a tiny bit of water, and from this point you're just going to want to see how much water you need based on the thickness of your dough. Alright, now you're going to mash the potatoes and then add a little bit of butter, about maybe a tablespoon, a handful of cheese, and then mix it all together with some milk. You got your dough, then you're going to coat this part right here. This is the part where I generally wish I had an apron because I will get this all over me. But you take your dough, put it on here, roll it out. Forgot the cup. And you start cutting them into circles, and well, you'll see from there. All right. Okay, we're gonna get more. Oh my gosh, I'll be right back. Okay, so you kind of want it not super thin, but not very thick either. And you will get this on your lap, and don't make this if you're gonna go out anywhere after. If you really want to experience pierogies without the mess, just go buy them from the store. But if you want good, homemade pierogies, just plan on this taking up a part of your day and getting it all over the place. I mean, I have this picture here of me, my grandma, or I guess my great grandma and my brother. And if you can kind of see it, I don't really know if you can. I, again, don't have a rear facing camera, I don't have a rear displacing, bleh. I don't have a display in which I can see the cameras. I kind of have to pick up a mirror and look, but even in this, you can tell it's a mess. I've been making pierogies since I was 5, and you can imagine the mess I made then. So what you do next is, after you've gotten this rolled out, you're going to want a cup. I'm using this kind of mason jar-y cup because it has a smaller opening, and then you're going to have a cup with water in it. And you're going to cut circles out. Next comes this part, which is fairly easy. You just kind of flatten these a little bit more. This is why you don't want to make the dough too flat, because you're going to make these even flatter. You don't have to use a rolling pin. I got one for my wedding, and I was like, sure, let's use it. Alright. I need a spoon. Cut to me getting a spoon. And I'm back with a spoon. The magic of editing. Now you're going to take a spoonful-ish of potato, maybe a little bit more. Oh, there's the spider. That's great. Die, spider. Oh, I don't know where it went. Yay, spiders in my kitchen. Where'd my spoon go? I don't know where that went. I'm a little concerned. But it's okay, at least it wasn't like a rodent or anything. Alright. Wow, I'm not used to them being this small. I'm used to making really big ones. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some water, dab it on the outside of it, and then you fold it closed. And then you have a little itty bitty pierogi. Maybe that's why men are always so weird looking. It's because I make them too big. But yeah, so you get this little guy. And then I'll show you one more of these. And then I'll cut to when we start boiling them. Probably should have some water boiling right now too as well. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is, while we're waiting for the water to boil, we're going to cut some onions up, because after the pierogies boil in the water, we will actually saute them in butter and onions, and it's delicious, and it makes your house smell so yummy. So we're going to cut this. No, I had a knife for this. Where'd it go? I washed it and everything. Where did I put it? Walking around. No. No. Where did the knife go? Found it. I found my knife. Now we're just going to cut this. I also learned this little trick from cutting onions, so you like pull it like this and it helps peel everything off. Now you have your boiling pot of water, and then you put the pierogies in there. And try not to burn yourself. Ah! Or more so, try not to splash yourself with it. And then you let those cook through there, and while we're waiting on this, we'll move on to this. Also, if you have small children, which I don't put your handle over the edge like that. You're gonna take some butter. Butter's so good. You'd swear I was Paula Deen with how much butter I love to use. Oh, I never turned that on. And you're gonna heat this up with the butter. A little skillet. And then you let it melt and all that goodness. And then you'll put some onions in there. You'll saute the onions. And once these are done boiling, you will put them into there, and that's where the true magic happens. And now I have this thing I get to use. I never used this yet. I saw someone doing this the other day. Not with this, but something else that they put in there. I think they did a poached egg or something. But once those are done cooking, you'll see that they start floating. And then you'll move them into the frying pan to get nice and sauteed and cooked, and they're delicious. And also, salt and pepper to taste. I usually just use salt, because I'm not a big pepper fan. I mean, I do like me some salt and pepper, you know. I'm done. Sorry. I'm trying to be funny. Just tell me in the comments below, Heather, shut up and stop. Stop it. Oh, now I said my real name. It's not actually Muda Moon. Oh, dear. Now, honestly, the reason why I put my name as Muda Moon on YouTube is because I would love if people were watching my videos. They watch me do some gaming videos and they're like, oh my gosh, she seems so fun to play with. Well, guess what? My gamer tag on Xbox is Muda Moon. Go add me there if you want. Right now, I don't have a ton of games to play on there, but I do like to play some Halo. I used to have Destiny, but I don't play that anymore. And I like to play Elder Scrolls. So, yeah. I'm going to get some more pierogies from over there. And also, this is not how much or how many pierogies it made. I still have a ton of dough left and potatoes, but I figured for the video purpose I would just do a little bit of it and then I finish the rest of it after I'm done. So, but I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm enjoying making this video. And so you just kind of saute these pierogies in here. I guess you don't really have to flip them quite yet. I usually like mine to be a little harder on the outside. And I like to salt them. I got special, no brand intended, but you know, I shop there. My husband works there. So, some of you who are not from the Midwest are like, what is Hy-Vee? Hy-Vee is a grocery store that opened up in Iowa. I don't live in Iowa, but we have one here. And it's really interesting because they have this great, I'm going to actually move this a little bit so you can see me a little bit more. Dangerous stuff. I don't know, can you see me better? We'll see. If I zoom out. Oh, hello. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? I don't know. I'm just going to do this right now while I'm talking. If you're wondering why I'm doing this. Okay, well anyways. So, Hy-Vee is like this grocery store that is a lot different from other grocery stores. It's about the same size as Walmart. Just it doesn't have some of the same things as Walmart. Like, they have some clothes. I'm flipping these, by the way. I guess I'm not showing that very well. I still haven't really learned how to use my camera very well. But, you know, their motto is like a helpful smile every aisle, and it's one of the grocery stores where it's actually pleasant to go in and shop. You know, you are guaranteed to be talked to by at least 3 employees probably when you walk in and you're shopping. And they have a really great selection of stuff. But yeah, I usually shop there not because so much my husband works there, but just because it's probably, you can get all your stuff you need right there. And then you don't have to deal with Walmart. You don't have to deal with the Walmart parking lot. You don't have to deal with people who shop at Walmart. No offense to people who shop at Walmart. When I was in college, shopped at Walmart because it was super cheap and it was the closest grocery store to me. But now that I have a full-time job and I don't really care about things being super cheap. I mean, Hy-Vee is about the same price as Jewel. And for those of you who don't know what Jewel is, Albertsons? I don't know. But anyway, so this is getting about done over here, so I'm going to put it back over there. Let's get like this hot. Oh no, it's stuck. It's zooming in. It's stuck. Stop it. Alright, but anyway, so I may realize that maybe some of that wasn't in focus. So I hope that that still turns out right. Oh, I need a plate to put this on. My Target plate. Once these are been kind of browned and not even so much brown, but like, you notice that they're a little bit firmer on one side and everything. Then you can put them to a plate. I might leave these in here for a little bit longer. Turn that up. So yeah, this is how you make pierogies, and they're delicious. I love them. You know, they remind me of being a kid. Always having these. So yeah, I'm gonna, juice, go on please. Gonna put some more onions in there. Maybe a little bit more butter. I know, can't do it with one hand, so we're not gonna put more butter in there right now. But anyways, this is the finished product. I don't know if you can see it very well. There we go. This is the finished product. They're delicious. They're so yummy. They look really weird, but they're so good. So I hope you like this video. If you have any ideas for other videos, you know, I talked about earlier wanting to do, you know, I probably should have this on me. So, you know, for other videos, I'm going to put this down because I don't feel like carrying it. Put it right there. For other videos, you know, if you have any ideas, let me know. I am basically open to anything within reason. Yeah. Also, if you want other recipes, or you have ideas for other recipes, I should say, you know, link them in the comments below, and I will look at them and give it a shot. Next week, I probably will do something in a crock pot because I made this video on the weekend, but it's going to be posted on Monday. And I tend to do a lot of crock pot cooking during the week because me and my husband both work full time, and you know, I don't always like to make stuff when I get home. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Woo! I don't know if you can hear that or not. You know, And if you have any suggestions on anything really, like, hey, your camera work sucks, fix it. That might take a little while just because of the fact that I don't have the money to get a new camera and all of that. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I really hope that if you actually do the recipe, you enjoy it, because I love pierogies. Oh, how I love them. I'm going to try and eat all the pierogies I make in one sitting. Can't promise you anything. And yeah, so please, if you enjoyed this video, comment for anything else. And if you want to see more content like this, it will be coming soon, hopefully. And I have other videos. Right now I have a lot more gaming videos on my channel. But yeah, subscribe if you want to see more of this goofy blonde. And yeah, hope you enjoyed.